Yeah.
Yeah, she needs to fall back. That's
You
mad.
beat me up.
Jack.
Beat me up. Okay, it's good enough.
That's what you're thinking. Because you're recording, I swear.
Couldn't care less, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's messed up, though.
It is a bit.
It's wrong,
Yeah, that's a
man.
bit. That's a bit mad. But didn't she know that people were gonna see the footage though?
This is what I'm thinking.
Like, we're gonna see like what you're talking about.
But some people are compulsive liars. Like, some
Yeah.
people just... That's an actual condition, isn't it? Where people just lie.
Maybe yeah.
And it's
Even
just
if there's like no need.
Yeah, they'll just lie
Yeah.
and be like, "Oh, you
Yeah,
did this," and it's
it's
like,
true.
"What are you talking about? Why are you doing that?"
Yeah.
Like when you lied about Breath of the Twilight Princess.
No, I didn't.
Right to my
That was the
face.
truth.
You lied
That
about
was.
Twilight
I mean,
Princess
that
right
was
to my
that
face.
was fact. We proved it with
No,
facts.
Carl
on the
lied it
internet.
right to my face. Carl said it's not on GameCube.
Oh, I don't know about it. I know I had it on GameCube, and it was GameCube first. I didn't think it existed on GameCube, though, I'll be honest.
You looked at me in the eye and said it's not on GameCube, but
Nah.
I clearly. Have
But
it on
I knew
GameCube.
it was a Wii game. It was a Wii game. You came next.
No, man, GameCube was better.
Rest my case.
It wasn't. Let's do this because I am tired and cold.
Yeah.
I'm tired and cold.
Like a mad little breeze.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, give us a beat, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good.
Oh.
Give us a
Might be the
beat,
beat
man.
guy.
Bruv.
Actually, the beat guy. He knows he's got the beats. He does it so effortlessly. He's sleeping. He's sleeping and doing it. He did it. He was asleep. That was sick.
I just dropped it with one hand. Welcome back to Jatty and Saltfish. It's late. It is late and I'm
It is late.
tired.
Almost
But
2 a.m.
let's record, man.
Let's do this.
Yeah, so it's really the Eminem album, Kamikaze. I want to talk about. Did you listen to enough of that, or have you heard enough about it?
I heard enough about it. I listened to as much of it as I felt like I needed to.
And do you feel like Eminem is the GOAT, as everyone loves to say? Did you ever feel like Eminem's the GOAT?
Nah, I did. Like, at one point, I thought, yeah, this guy was sick. But do you know what it is? It's because of the age I was at the time, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what it is? Like, you don't, when you're younger, like, rhyming matters. That's it. You just think, okay, if it rhymes, it sounds sick. He was just rhyming. And then, like, as we got on, like, you realize his content isn't really much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I started to realize. And it's like, I'm just listening to him, kind of. Do you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't say the same silly shit he used to say, but what he's saying still doesn't really do anything for me.
Do you know why? I think, for me, Eminem has always, like, I think people call him, like, the rap god and that, because in a sea of black rappers, which he predominantly owned,
Yeah,
he was a white rapper that stood
That could
out
just-
as someone
yeah.
that could be respected. Like,
Yeah.
who was before him? Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, apparently so.
Like, people, exactly.
What,
people,
as in good?
Yeah,
no, I'm just
yeah.
saying that in terms of white rappers.
Rappers,
That
that
was,
was
yeah.
big.
yeah, so literally, it's like they didn't have a respected look on them.
Mm-hmm.
And then Eminem came with actual bars, and they're like, oh, this guy is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
I don't know if I can hear it.
Oh.
Should be fine.
Okay, cool.
And it was like, Eminem was like, it came to the point where it was like, so that some white guy can rap.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And they
he
thought
is
he was
the
black.
most amazing thing of all time. But
No, he was.
I've
He
never-
was. So, you know, I'm not gonna lie, he was good. Like, and he had. There was a
He
time
is
when
good.
his songs used to just lick. Like, his songs were just licking. Like,
Yeah.
the last time I listened to him though, what was the album? I think it might have been Recovery or something. He ran
was that the
them
one that got
albums.
destroyed when they said it was whack? Or
Yeah.
was that Revival or something? Is that called Revival?
I think it might have been Revival.
No idea.
No, listen to him.
Maybe the last
no
time
idea.
I listened to him was one of them albums way back. It was like
Marshall
time ago. Yeah, something.
Was it much?
Oh,
I don't know the name of it.
no, I
That's
don't
the
think
thing.
it was that one. It was like before them ones when he was still on drugs and shit. Like, and I think I used to just run. That's when I used to run. Like, I used to just run to them kind of albums. But this was like time ago though, like
Yeah.
more like college days or something like that, like around them times. So
The thing about Kamikaze though, and then everyone's saying how he bodied all these rappers, and like,
he just
well, the
shouted
thing is,
everyone out.
I don't think this is the thing. I don't think you can make a whole album of just diss tracks,
Yeah.
because I feel like it just becomes, you just sound salty at one point. It just sounds. You sound.
But that's what it is, though.
It's
like,
the whole thing.
This whole thing.
Every
is
track he's
like,
called. Yeah, every track he's calling someone out.
That's what it is. This whole album is just so like
it's too much.
Yeah,
it's
he
to
just
me. It's
drops
too
a bar like or something.
Why is it too much?
I think literally because you can. I think you can drop a diss track and be like, all right, you called out a few people. That's kind of hard, like.
Yeah.
Because in the first intro song, he like said he name drops a good few people and calls them out in about 5 minutes of track. That's enough. To say, okay, you just spit fire.
Yeah.
But then to do. Is it 12 tracks or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
but another track of just saying repeating the same things like you guys are whack, you guys are mumble rappers or whatever, blah blah blah. My generation of rappers is better than yours, basically. And every track doing the same thing. It's like, come on, man! Like you're just sounding salty right now. Because if I'm the thing is like if I'm someone I don't like Lil Pump personally, like him personally, but I don't like him. But the thing is, like people like there are like mumble rappers they want like Migos and that. Yeah, and it's like
I don't think Migos are mumble rappers.
They would say it because if you can't really understand them,
but you can understand Migos, no?
You can, but not everyone could if you listen to them.
No one can. No one can.
Migos.
I don't think not everyone can. I think maybe just listen to enough of it to know what they're saying.
I think now they break down their songs. All their songs are broken down. Yeah, their songs now are just broken down.
I still don't know what they're saying, but
yeah.
Clearer now.
But things like that, like I like listening. But the thing is, that if they're making music that's interesting, like then I don't think these men are saying we are trying to spit bars. Like they're not trying to say like, oh, we're trying to compete and say we're lyrical geniuses. Yeah. They're just making music that's catchy, successful. Exactly. So then why call people? Yeah. Why call people out that are just making?
They don't even care about.
Like they're not saying I am hip hop.
Yeah, but I think
trap is different from hip hop.
Do you know what this one was more about? This one was more about him like sending for people, like responding to people like Joe Budden and like actual people. Like, do you know what I mean? I think this was what this was for. Like, because I don't know if you saw that whole thing. Do you like?
No, I don't know about Joe Budden one.
Yeah, because obviously, like Joe Budden, did you see his critique of the album before? This is
what a revival.
All right, so okay, you need to like a little backstory. So yeah, Revival dropped, and everyone said it was trash. Like that was the one with the American flag on the front, innit? That one, everyone said it was dead. I didn't even listen to it.
This is where the thought came from because
and this is what this album is a response to the response of that album. Do you know what I mean? So everyone who said anything or like kind of, do you know what I mean, about the album, he's going straight for them. But obviously with Joe Budden, he's signed to Eminem.
Did he?
Yeah, and like Joe,
and
like,
he critiqued it.
Yeah, but he never used to critique Eminem. Like he used to always try not to critique him. But this time he was like, "Fam, this is dead, bro." If only we had the snippet, fam. If you heard how he critiqued this album, oh my days, killed it.
But the thing is, if your album is, but if it's dead, if your album's dead and everyone like worldly accepts that your album's dead. Why are you being so salty about it? Like get back in the studio and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna change it. Like, but why be so salty about it? And be like, I'm coming for you because you're saying my music's rubbish, so I have to accept your music.
People kind of reckon though, this album he could have dropped instead of the last one, and he could have made something like this instead of the last one, and people would have been happier. Yeah, what they reckon. But the point of this one is stupid, but it sounded better than the last one, so it helped them a little bit.
And here's another reason why I have a problem with this album. It's because he's saying stuff like, for instance, if he's saying like, he's saying, oh, mumble rap with the rubbish, blah, blah. Yeah. Everyone renownedly agrees that these men are just making music where it's like all these little artists, the ones with the little in their name. It's like everyone knows aware of the music they're making, and no one's saying it's like amazing. It's just catchy.
Yeah, bro. Lil Pump and Kanye West dropped a song today. Lil Pump and Kanye West, bro. Like, think about how we see Kanye West as a musician, and then how people send for like. I get it, but it's like either way, it's like if them kind of dudes are still seeing like, do you know what I mean? It's like you just kind of just got to just keep it moving. Like, do you know what I mean? You just got to just. You either like, because at the end of the day, you send for like all the younger people. The younger people are going to replace you at some point. But if you've been seen as the old salty dude, none of the new young people are gonna ask of you, and then at some point you will need them to keep you going.
You need them to stay relevant,
and that's why you can't send for them.
That's why to stay relevant, he's attacking them. Because think about this Kamikaze, the way he dropped.
To be fair, Eminem doesn't need to do.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do that. No, and that's why.
I didn't know about Revival. I didn't know about Revival until Kamikaze because I don't follow M like that.
It's the same with Nicki Minaj. I think Nicki Minaj and Eminem, both of them, they're confused because they don't feel like they're getting the response they should be, or they're being held to the standards they should be. And it's not even that. It's just that they're just not accepting how things are moving.
What's Nicki doing?
Nicki is more frustrated.
I'm not seeing her runs. None of her runs.
No one is on Insta.
Queen read everything.
Tried to shoot up Travis Scott. She was on Travis Scott's live.
She done it.
Yeah, she
multiple
sent
times.
Him, bro.
What, freestyle or literally?
Bro, how have you not heard any of these, bro?
I don't follow Nicki like that.
No, you need to. I don't follow Nicki.
I don't know,
bro. This was
you should know. You follow Travis, don't you?
Yeah, I follow Travis.
So how do you not know?
I follow his Insta.
I guess he. But
I don't follow Travis news. No, why? Because he's involved with the Jenners, so I try and avoid as much as it possible.
He's not really like involved.
It's all mad
like that, to be honest.
But yeah, she was going mad, and it's like the way you're acting. Yeah, it's like it takes away from your legend. Do you know what I mean? Like, just hold it down.
But now, everyone's saying now, oh, Eminem's back. You can't mess with the God.
No,
like people,
I didn't even hear the response.
He has a proper religious cult. He has like a religiously cult following.
Yeah,
like
he
could drop any. People are still telling me that Revival was good. It wasn't.
I swear the phrase
bars though.
On what?
For this new one.
Yeah, he's like.
I'm not gonna lie. He did have some bars, but what I'm saying is just pure thought.
But I swear, I swear the phrase "Stan" comes from him.
I have no problem.
That's where it comes from, isn't it?
What's Stan?
Yeah.
What, the song?
No, but when you say someone's a stan, does it come from him? Did it originate from his song?
I've never heard that term. Does it mean you're a stalker kind of thing?
So you have a fan, you have fans.
Oh, then it would be, yeah, because
like stans are like someone who is completely like
obsessed with you.
Yeah.
Oh, then it would be.
They can't do no wrong. Like it doesn't matter what they've done.
Yeah, that was the song though that you made. Yeah.
But I mean, like it's like an actual.
That song's
term,
hard as well.
It's a term we use now. But
that song's hard.
Yeah, that was the way we kind of shoot. But I'm saying, them people, they'll always stick by him. But like. At the same time, it's like you could be gaining new and inspiring new people. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, okay, you have your cult following and they do this, but it's like you just look salty. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and then it makes me just not want to listen to you. Like when I see like artists being like hella salty just for no reason, I actually just stop listening to them. I'm like, no, you're weird, fam. Like, I just leave it. I don't listen to them honestly. Like, there's some artists, even if they're new, like there's some new artists that did that at one point, and I used to listen to them. I was like. No, you're acting really weird. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's the same with M. Like, not to say to be truthful, he hasn't dropped music in time, and it was the same with like I feel like Nicki Minaj did the same thing, like, where they just don't drop music for time, and then they drop and expect the same response, and it's like there was like.
But the thing with Eminem, he's gonna get it because he has that following that everyone's gonna be like, oh.
Yeah, but it's like you can't make people wait like 10 years for an album, bro. Like, I don't care because people grow up. Like the people who used to be with you 10 years ago, they grow up. And it's like if you leave them, music changes. Yeah, the sound of music changes like every 3 years. So it's like there's been 3 shifts of music in the time you're trying to drop album. So it's like. Our ears are way past that, first of all, because like just the sound of music now just doesn't even. You can even hear something and be like, nah, that sounds like it was made in. Do you know what I mean? You can just tell, like, do you know what I mean? Even onto like how you say things, like down to people, like the way people rap. Like it's like, so it's like you can't just be stuck in it. Like no matter what your cult following is like, do you know what I mean? Because then it's like. You'll always be stuck. Like, okay, you have a cult following. I guess it's the same with like people. I feel like even people like R. Kelly, they have the cult followings. And it's like, but now it's like
you can't hold him. You can't hold him true.
No, but I know. But you know, I know. I don't want to bring him up. But you have people. They just have these cults, and it's like
they can't do no wrong.
You can't. And it's like that's how they get kind of lost. I think like when they kind of submerge themselves within their cults, it's like that's how they get lost because they think that's all that needs to be done. It's like you can grow a lot more than what. Your actual cult is, you know what I mean? You just kind of have to.
But I was guilty of that when I was younger with some artists. Like I used to like their stuff, and then if I
like who?
What artists that I used to like I was really into Lil Wayne when like in college days.
Yeah, same.
And like I used to be like, oh, he could spit, blah 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 blah. Yeah. And then he even though he released like stuff like that. Remember that Rock album?
Yeah.
It's like I'll still download that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll still listen to it, and I'll be like, I'll still have it. But if I go back to it, I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, of course.
There's all track like Prom Queen, Let It Rock. Like, what is this?
But if he kept putting out music, then and grew with you, then you would still be listening to him. Think about Wiz, Drake. They just people that kept going and they grew. Like, think about Drake now. Drake, every new person that comes out, Drake works with them, and that doesn't mean Drake ain't shit. Like, I don't mean the last things he did weren't sick. Like, I can't say that.
I can still go back to old Drake and
exactly. Like, what was it?
How far back you want to go?
So far gone. Like, imagine even down to stuff like that.
Comeback season.
I will never forget those. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't like, even if you're working with new people now, and some people might find them trash. And
see, that's the thing.
It's like, I will never forget what you've already.
I actually think Drake is one of the ones to actually. He has been able to keep going with the time.
That's why
he managed to stay relevant. He managed to stay relevant regardless.
Exactly.
Like, so many people hate Drake. So many people hate Drake, but no matter what you say, at the same time? He's always relevant.
Yeah, like, exactly.
He keeps staying relevant with all the tunes. Like, how he knows how to. You went from comeback season with the R&B when R&B was really on there. Then you come with the to now when he's with like Block Boys and Look Alive and stuff.
And like Pikachu, you know what I mean? All them kind of tunes, Little Baby, like all these kind of tunes, like, and it don't mean he can't go back and make another banger, because when you hear his album now, his album's just bangers, like, it's just hits, like, do you know what I mean?
So when people say, "Oh yeah, I'm into," when people are like, "Oh, Drake bangs," though, they associate with you, be like, "Why are you like Drake?" Like,
no, but he's a good.
They act like you're a waste man, though. But he even think with it.
They do. I know people are like, no one here. I don't think there's anyone now. Because Drake's made so much music and so many hits that there's no one that doesn't have a Drake
Drake's
song
that secret like favorite for people, but people hate to admit Drake. People don't want to admit they like Drake. Why? Because everyone likes him.
No, I think
so people feel like they don't want to admit they like him.
Now it's more. No, I think more time you'll hear people say, I don't listen to him, or I haven't heard. Do you know what I mean? Like, just to try to like. Yeah, because I feel like because he's so mainstream, but that they want to be like, if I say I like Drake, you sound like you're bait. No, but everyone. I mean, it's like you can't even avoid Drake. Like,
that's the thing.
That's the thing. So it's like I expect you to like Drake. Like, if I was to be like, "Oh, you heard that new Drake tune," I don't even expect anyone not like.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I feel people feel like it's trendy to be like, "No, I don't listen to Drake," because he's in
and that's
because he's in the public eye.
That's what I was saying. Like, that's what they will say. But people, you can't avoid Drake.
Did he go? He didn't go for Drake though, did he?
I don't know.
I think it was just like a little pump.
Sure. I don't remember. I don't actually remember like. I don't remember the songs. I listened to like track probably like 5 or 6, and then after I feel like I just phased out. Like, I stopped listening properly. But I heard the. Wait, let me just see the track list quickly. That might help refresh my memory a bit.
And he had that little skit in the middle of it with his manager talking about revival.
Him about like whether it's a good idea.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He was saying like, "Oh, do you think it's a good idea to go for everybody?"
And then he responded in the album again.
Yeah, saying F all these people, like, blah, blah, blah. It's like they came for revival, and it's like, blah. It's like, I'm saying, why are you being so sensitive about it, man? Especially if you're meant to be the rap god and you know what you're capable of. Why are you taking it so personal?
I don't even know. I can't even remember.
I think he has nothing better else to do.
I mean, personally, like, think of it. Like, if I was Lil Pump or someone, I'm making my money from my terrible music, as you want to call it, or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm doing my thing. If someone said to me, like, look me in the eye and be like, your music's crap, blah blah blah, like, you're dead. No, but I don't care. I'm still sitting on my money.
Yeah, and it's like,
and I have people listening to it.
No, so, exactly. It's just not for you.
It doesn't affect me in any way.
Yeah,
I'm still going on tour.
Exactly. It's what you're only giving me energy because they'd be like, oh, I wonder why is he cussing this dude. Yeah, and then you're gonna go, and the thing is, what it is, the world we live in today, it just works on streams. So all it has to do, all people have to do is go and play his song one time, and all the people that he's like, all right, all the people that are viewing the M song, okay, a million, however many million people view that song, they're like, oh shit, who's this Lil Pump dude? Lil Pump gets another 2 million streams. Bang, he gets paid from them streams you just sent them to. So it's like just giving it energy.
There's no such thing as bad
do you
publicity.
Know what I mean? Like, you can't lose. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just stupid. But there was something I was gonna say. I don't actually remember the track listing of this properly.
I haven't heard it.
All right, do you have a favorite song on it? I don't know. I didn't listen to it.
The intro.
I listened to it, but I just
the intro.
I wasn't listening
Because it was enough to be like, okay, I've heard enough. And then he's got a tune that sounds.
No, he had some banging beats.
He's got a tune that sounds like the Block Boy. Look
That's
Alive.
what I was gonna say to you. No, that's what we needed to talk about actually. A lot of, despite him saying what he was saying, yeah, a lot of these tunes, the beats sound like current beats. So he's been sending for like all these mumble rappers.
But he's using their beats.
But he's using like their beats and like the flows kind of, but flip it. Obviously, the flow is probably taking the piss.
Yeah, but the truth is though,
it's like there's songs. Yeah, what song did I say sounded exactly
Not Alike?
like?
It's called Not Alike.
And it sounded like J. Cole's stuff. One of them sounded like J. Cole's tune though. One of them sounded like.
But the thing is though, if you're
J.
taking
Cole's
the
song.
piss, but the success of that song being good is coming from the fact that the beat sounds like the music he's making fun of.
That's what I'm saying.
So technically, the reason why we like the song is because it sounds like the music that you're saying you hate.
Exactly. So ultimately, yeah.
So ironically, you're doing the music that you hate
to make the money.
Yeah.
Really.
It's kind of clever, no?
Yeah.
No? Am I the only one that's kind of?
No, it is.
But I'm saying, are you not contradicting yourself then?
It is. And that's what makes me not want to listen to you at all. So then
that's
made me meet him.
That's a massive hypocrisy.
Maybe that sums up the whole album. Maybe that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, and
it's Kamikaze, no?
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like.
Yeah, but that's a hypocrisy then.
To him, I know. To him, I feel like he just didn't care. Like
he just,
obviously,
he was
exactly.
Put his opinion out there.
Yeah,
throw it out there.
and it's whatever it is. Yeah, whatever happens.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
care.
true. But to me, it's like he slyly kind of defeated the whole object of the Kamikaze, because it's like ultimately you're making us like the same sound you're trying to make us dislike.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And then
I don't think he hates. Does he hate the music though, or like?
No, why? Also,
but
it's a projection on people. Like I
I
speak to some people that are proper like, oh, old hip hop is the best hip hop kind of thing.
Yeah.
One, trap music is not claiming it's hip hop; it's trap.
Yeah, it's trap.
But the thing is, there's the people who's like, oh, but your music is shit kind of thing. And it's just like, oh, it's all about the old school hip hop. It's like, but you can listen to it all. Like, why can't I say I like old school hip hop and trap? But then these people are so hard headed that they're saying like, oh no, only old school music's good. So if Eminem drops a trap song, because he's from the old school, it's like, oh, I like this kind of music. But it's like, but you're listening to the new music through Eminem.
Exactly.
But they're like,
able to
no, I'm not. I'm listening to Eminem because he's quality.
The producers, I'm sure he got like murder. I'm sure. No, I don't know if there's a murder beat on there, but I know there's like some current producer beats on it. And it's like the producers like semi-influence the sound anyway. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, the whole thing. I get it. I think the content is what made it Kamikaze, but the overall point was lost, I think. Do you know what I mean? He meant Kamikaze because then he could just go. And I said the whole Joe Budden thing. That thing was like, I think that was like one of the major things on this whole thing.
No, but I think the MGK one as well, because MGK came with the reply. And I think MGK has now had probably his biggest views on a music video now. So he actually put Machine Gun Kelly on probably because he has more views on his response to Eminem than Eminem has on one of his music videos for a song on the album.
Wait.
Like I think today I saw like Eminem got a music video for 4 on the album.
Okay.
For like it's got, I think maybe I can't remember. Let's just say 20 million views, and then MGK's one has twice as many. Like his reply to Rap Devil has twice as many views as Eminem's music video. Yeah. So he's enhanced MGK by calling him out on the album.
Yeah. It's all mad.
So
where people seem to like that Rap Devil song, they'll listen to it again. So people actually
But I was looking at comments. People are like, "Oh, don't come at Eminem." Like, "Oh, your brains come at Eminem. How could you come at Eminem? He's just gonna bury you," kind of thing. And it's just like, but every time you're viewing it, like,
that's what I'm saying.
You're monetizing.
I don't think. Do you think artists care about that stuff though?
What?
Like, if it brings them more clout.
Yeah, I think that's why they do the response.
True.
That's why they do the response.
Yeah.
Because now everyone's waiting on Eminem's response.
I'm talking about like Eminem. You're saying Eminem went after him, right?
Yeah. No, well, initially, Eminem went for him because apparently he tweeted something about his daughter. Saying his daughter's night. Yeah. Okay. No, but I think MGK said something way back when about Eminem's daughter being hot or something when she was young.
And she was young. Yeah, it was
so then he just like came at him.
Oh, so he has a right then.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough. You really think about it.
And then now MGK responded, and now everyone's waiting for Eminem's response. So it looks like MGK is the only one that kind of.
Right now, it looks like he's kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see what Charlemagne said about the album as well?
Yeah, he didn't like it.
What one?
He was salty, man.
So how do you know that? Then you don't know about
because Charlemagne got called out on the album as well. Why did Charlemagne get called out?
He's always
because he chats rubbish about everyone.
Because he chatted rubbish about Revival, innit?
Yeah.
I think he said Revival was trash.
So
he literally came for everyone.
Bro, everybody said it because everyone said it was trash. Like everyone publicly said it though. Yeah. Everyone said publicly, "Nah, this album is not it, bro."
So then why is he sending for people?
Because he's like constructive criticism, and that's why his manager hit him up. He was like, "Bro, you're gonna go for everyone because bad people." Because he knows bad people said it was trash. Everyone said it was trash. But
Charlemagne didn't look happy to be talking about the album.
No, everyone said it was.
He was like, no, but he did say, "I admit this album's like this is the good Eminem." But like he was sitting there just like, "Can we just get this topic kind of done?"
Like, that's so mad. I didn't listen to that.
I saw that section.
Yeah, it's just mad.
I stopped listening to Eminem time ago.
Yeah, but for no particular. I think because I think he did fall off.
He just stopped making music.
He didn't make. And it's like I don't listen to that kind of music now. Anyway, like I feel like with him, like his music was slightly like depressing at one point.
Yeah, I think you have to be in a certain kind of mind.
Yeah, and he always had these singers and like shit.
Yeah,
and I was like, nah.
But think about that though. Eminem's music can be depressing, but think about I don't even know how to say this guy's name properly. XXXTentacion. Yeah. His music was depressing. But it was kind of turned and depressing.
No, but he said to you, like, he publicly said, if you're not depressed, this music ain't for you. And like,
I'm not depressed, but I find his music nice.
No, but he separated it though. He had like lit stuff, and then he had that album which was depressing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, think about it. Yeah, but both. Still like.
So 17 was his depression album, and then he had like other albums. That
but think about it, like Sad is a depressing song.
Yeah.
What's it? Fuck Love. That's depressing, but kind of turned.
Fuck Love isn't depressing though.
But it is though. If you listen to the lyrics.
Yeah, it's not.
Like gunfire inside my head and all this madness.
Yeah, but fuck. I don't think I get it, but it's
not
a
depressing. It's depressing song. The lyrics are depressing. If you just read the lyrics.
Yeah, no, I get it.
My man's in pain, bro.
I get it, but you think about it, what it is, it's like, it's not even just, it's the vibe, innit? Like, the beat to Fuck Love's wavy.
Oh,
like,
it's not.
It's lit. Think about the kind of beats Eminem used to rap on. You have some like guitars and shit and some slow drums. The whole thing sounded dramatic, fam. Like, I can say Fuck Love to a banging beat, fam, because it's like, I say Fuck Love, but it's like, I'm like, fuck love. I'm like, yeah, fuck love. Like, I'm not just like, oh, fuck. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not the same thing. Like, it's not the same vibe. It's the energy is different in the songs. Yeah. Even though they do really mean like fuck love. Obviously, it came from somewhere real. It's like they've kind of like, is it like transmuted the energy in a way where it's like they've made it so it's like almost enjoyable. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eminem didn't.
I don't know. I don't think he made it
enjoyable. Eminem made you think. Like, he used to make you. That's what I'm saying. I used to listen to him. I used to have to listen to him when I was like running or some shit. Like, I'd have to be doing something like that, because it's like I was able to like, it made you think, so you would forget about what you were doing.
Yeah.
But I would listen to Fuck Love and run. No, listen to Fuck Love and just toke up and chill. Man. Do you know what I mean? And just joke, like, do you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. But I don't think XX had any kind of upbeat songs though. Like they're all.
What do you mean? Look at me. Are you mad?
That's still depressing.
It's not upbeat though.
Exactly.
Look at me.
I want to say upbeat.
Look at me.
It's not upbeat though. No, but it's not upbeat. It's like screaming and yelling. Like,
but that's like like that was his. No, but that was his sound. Yeah, but like he made like like rock rap music. That was his sound. So like that's the music he set out to make though. He wasn't trying to like that was his music.
Is he saying "look at me, forget me"?
Fuck on me, I think.
Or fuck on me. That's what I'm saying. What is he saying? Is he saying "look at me, fuck on me," or "look at me, or forget me"? What is he saying?
Probably fuck on me, not on him. Therefore.
Yeah.
Therefore, fuck on me. He wouldn't say.
Neither makes sense.
Why?
What is fuck on me?
Beat me. Fuck me.
Fuck on me.
Yeah, it just extends the. He must say that. It just extends the thingy.
I was just saying, like, none of these tunes are like upbeat.
Nah, he does, man. He's upbeat tunes. He does.
I think he's got like some country songs.
Hope.
Now you're naming all the songs from like, I feel like you're naming bare songs from what do you call it?
I've heard from.
But he didn't have a lot of time to make a lot of the tracks.
On his SoundCloud.
Only SoundCloud he has great songs.
Or just random ones.
Yeah.
and his feature tunes are sick.
I've definitely heard like country, these all singing country.
Yeah, he has like what do you call it? Sick.
Yeah, fuck Moonlight.
Moonlight.
Saying fuck on me. Moonlight is hard.
Moonlight's cold.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Moonlight was.
Yeah, that's. I think that's probably like.
It's not depressing, but and there was again. It's like it's the way it's
presented
to you.
That's a turn up one.
And that's what
that's
the
only turn up one.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like, bro, it doesn't matter what you say. It's just how you say it. Like, it doesn't ever matter what you're saying. It's just how you say it. All. Like, that's what matters. So they made depression sound good.
Even though, see, that's not good though.
No, but if it's expression, like, and he makes it known. That's what I'm saying. If you state the claim before, if you say, listen, this is me when I'm depressed. This is about depression. If you're not depressed, you might not understand what's going on.
Yeah, and we lost another rapper today as well.
What's that again?
We lost another rapper today.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Mac Miller.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mac Miller, man.
Right, there's a lot.
He was my guy, man. He was actually like one of my guys, like Kids.
Yeah, Mac Miller.
Thick mixtape.
What was it? Watching movies with the sound off. Was that the album?
That was one of them.
I like that.
I think that was one of them. Yeah.
That's when I started listening to him.
I remember banging Kids in my car, like from.
What's it? Kool-Aid and
Frozen Pizza.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was like one of his first songs that he released. But I remember just seeing him off the back of a Wiz Khalifa music video, and I was like, "Oh, who's this random white dude?" And then like I was like, "Oh, okay, he's actually making tunes."
Yeah, what was the one with the psychedelic?
Nike on my feet.
Yeah, what was the kind of one with the psychedelic kind of video? That one was
the psychedelic video.
Hold on. I never really watched these videos, to be fair.
Except for you, the Anderson .Paak one.
Yeah, the dang one. Yeah.
Oh, he made tunes. Like he was actually, man, like. Oh dear, man, it's so depressing.
He's younger than us. What makes it worse?
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's like,
and that one took me by surprise. Even though everyone knew that he was like had a proper drug, but I thought it was just a normal drug problem. Just like all rappers are talking about popping pills and drugs, but man, like people were just saying that he was in need, and look what happened.
I know what he was taking.
This is what I'm saying.
But haven't you seen that other dude, that Bunk dude?
Bunk? Who's that?
Didn't you ever see that guy, who used to like Bunk Gang? The guy used to do teeth stuff.
What are you saying, man?
Bunk Gang.
What is that?
Bunk.
Stop saying bunk. What?
He still keeps saying
I'm sorry.
What is that? What is that?
I don't know what that is.
Is that a guy?
You don't know who... Okay.
Bunk Gang. How do you even spell bunk?
B-O-O-N-K.
How are we supposed to know the spelling?
Bunk. Have you never heard the word bunk before?
Stop saying bunk, bro.
You're making me say it.
But what is he?
I'm not just saying it.
Is that a guy? Is that a rapper?
I don't even want to say it again.
Is that a rapper?
He's like, okay, he was like an Instagram kind of.
Wait, he's dead or something? He's died?
Nah, but like, okay. But I'm just trying to say, like, it's the same thing with him. So like, you can see he needs help. But I just wanted to know if you guys knew who he was.
Okay.
No. He got famous from like, his Instagram got deleted.
Who's Insta?
His
bunk.
Yeah, because he was like making porn on story.
Out,
like he was helly like okay, like there's this interview.
I think that's the one you showed us a video once.
And he was like in an
wild
interview.
Party.
Nah, me.
You showed us he was like he put on his he put on his Insta some wild party or something.
No, that's
was that a different guy?
That's Yogotti or something.
No,
maybe what's the one of them kind of?
He does that strip club part.
Yeah, remember because I remember you showed me that before. Where some guy on his Snapchat
not
just
black, something black. Oh, what's his name?
Yeah, it is Black Youngster.
That's it.
Yeah, like he just puts wild. He just puts wild snaps on anything.
Bro.
Yeah, he's just jokes.
Like there's another dude, and it's like
you follow him.
Bro, this dude, yeah, and like this dude's the same. Like he's like hella rich, and like he's got like a team around him, and look, like so, like he's in this interview, and like even like you can't really hear it.
That's the guy.
No, this dude.
Right.
That's
yeah, I know he is.
Oh yeah. This dude, you must have seen him, and he's like steal donuts, and he's just like hop over counters and just take shit.
Oh, it's him.
Yeah,
he's
but he's holding his head.
Yeah.
Wait, you used to steal donuts?
Yeah, and just like jump over the counter. But okay, he has a team. Like imagine he has like a whole team around him and shit, and they like kind of fought. I don't know.
Does he rap?
But like they force him to go in, but he can't even.
Wait, what's that blood?
No, that was like the meme. But he couldn't even like walk. He couldn't even get out because he was just like smashed.
Oh, so the blood wasn't part of what?
No, that was part of the meme.
I thought it smashed his teeth.
That looked mad, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made that look mad.
But he's like mad.
That's another person.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Donkey of the Day. Yeah, once. Yeah.
So him. So all of them, and they're all like all young as well. So
stupid, bro.
But it's like, why do you think they would take like hella drugs? Like, I
think they're just in pain though. Because think about it, like Ariana left him,
Oh, yeah.
and she's getting married and stuff, and then like I'm sure because she said that like the relationship was toxic or something, like because she was trying to help him and he didn't want to help
But
himself.
why was it toxic before I heard him?
No,
I'm saying she must.
she mustn't. I mean, like she must have been with him knowing that he's like doing like smoking weed or whatever, and like inebriated. But then like maybe he just took it to the next level of taking more, and then he's never sober or whatever.
Yes, he had a problem before.
Because he went to rehab.
And
I think he went to rehab before.
Before, yeah.
I think so. And
he's
then
always had a problem.
He's been in rehab before, yeah. So coming out, he's been out and he's just like that probably broke him even more. And you just keep going back to it. It's kind of mad.
Yeah. And
he's so young. But the thing is though, Mac Miller was someone that it didn't reflect in his music though.
Yeah,
like,
that's
his
what
music
I was saying.
completely different.
Yeah.
Because like XX, it reflected in his music.
Yeah,
like he wouldn't. I don't think he'd
what
kill himself. But if he did kill himself, you wouldn't be surprised. Because he made music where he was just like
it sounded
suicidal.
Yeah.
But it's like Mac was just a guy that he would make music being like, "Oh, I'm high" or whatever, blah blah.
Yeah.
But that sounds like party music.
His latest stuff though.
His latest stuff was more. I don't listen. Is that what is swim? Was it Summering or something? What's it called?
Swimming.
Something like
that. Something like that.
What
his
song?
latest album?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like because the album before that was quite lovey-dovey.
That was I think that was dedicated to Ariana.
That's when he was with yeah. And this one is it's a lot darker tone.
But it's still not.
But he's not really talking about like getting happy. That's not the topic. He's not really talking about stuff like that no more.
It's mad, man.
So I don't know.
This song, it was called Loud. That's when I first heard him.
What? Let's see what that.
Okay, how long can I play it?
A little bit.
5 seconds.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
It's when I first heard him. That's when I first heard him.
Yeah.
When I was in like uni and shit.
Man,
I'm
gonna miss his music, man. I'm actually That's like one of the artists that like.
I never really used to.
He was one of the music I like listen to. Like MJ, I listen to.
Huh?
Like a lot.
MJ,
obviously.
Random, why'd you become MJ?
No, I'm saying like artists that have died.
You just listen
that's
to
like what they like the person's music I listen to. Like a lot of artists die, but I'm like I don't really listen to their music, so I probably haven't felt it.
Yeah, but when you do listen to their music, and
it's mad to think about. Like Capital Steve, like he was young, killed himself.
Oh, did he make again?
He was in Pro Era with like Joey Badass and them one. Like, he killed himself, and that's just like I was like 19 or something. And it's just like I wonder what he would have been like now, though. Do you think he could have been the same level as Joey? Because I think he was like his lieutenant.
Maybe.
And he had like a strong following. It's mad. You lose mad artists.
Yeah. It's mad.
Yeah, we still got the Little Pumps and Little Yachties.
No, don't say that.
Yes, deep.
On me.
So what are you trying to suggest?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, I'm just saying, lyrical content is missing sometimes.
But they might gain it. Remember, Lil Yachty's like, that's why he's like 19 as well.
Gucci Gang, you ain't gonna gain it, man.
Bro, like he's like 18 though, 17, 18. Like, what would you really be talking about at 17, 18, bro? Like, I don't think what you're saying.
There's English artists that are like all this kind of like Afro beats meets UK stuff. Is all these cats making like Mo Stacks and all them? I swear they're like between like 19 and stuff. Aren't they all young?
Yeah,
they're not making the same kind of thing.
But it's not everyone grows the same. Like you can't expect everyone to make the same sort of music. Like them dudes.
But when you start with like coming with the ignorant-ish, how do you grow from that? That's your field now.
Nah, man. I feel like you can grow with them because your fans will grow. Like if your fans age with you, so as they'll start to get tired of hearing it, and you'll get tired of making it, and then you'll both grow. That's why you have people like Drake. Like you think about the music, okay, he does kind of make similar, but it's like you think about the music or the kind of things he say way back. He don't say the same thing.
He's changed a lot.
It's a change. Like it's a massive change to how Drake, because he knows the kind of stuff. And
but
you could
he's
even
always
say
been
Drake's
lyrical though.
No, but Drake's music's gotten a bit more ignorant as well. Can you not tell some of these songs like?
Yeah, but he's always been like he's always had some kind of lyrical content. He's always showed a glimpse. But these, like a lot of these man, like they're not showing glimpses of being able to.
No, but you've only kind of named two, and they're the only like Lil Yachty that like people just kind of use him as a reference. Like they just kind of use him like that. But I swear on his new one, I think he's actually tried to like.
He's got a few catchy songs. I'm not gonna lie, like he's got a few catchy songs. Music, but like, I'm just saying, if all of a sudden one day he makes like some noir music video where he's talking about the streets being hard and that, you're gonna look at him seriously and be like, bro. Like you've done, like what is this?
I get it, but as I said, like I was saying, it's
you can't transition like that, man.
They make music for the people that grew like them. Like I feel like where I get what you're saying, but I feel like where there's so much selection, it's like there's no reason for no one to make the kind of music they want to make because you can just literally listen to someone, like you can just literally just swipe and then listen to someone completely different. Like I get it, but it's like. You have the little pumps who talk the ignorant stuff, but then you still have like I don't know if you listen to like JID or like see like you have like JID, like obviously Juice WRLD who still makes ignorant music, but then he can rap like and the same with X. Like if you listen to his songs, he has songs where he can rap. He has a song with Joey Badass as well. I don't know if you listen to it. Like so it's like obviously you're gonna have people like that, but then it's like there's still the spectrum is still like there. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone kind of plays their part. Do you know what I mean? Because their fans are younger than them, and they're not ready to listen to music by people who are, even if like the people are 19 and talking like conscious stuff, some of them people aren't ready to listen to that. So it's like if you tell people not to make a certain type of music, you're then really kind of removing a section of music that people could want to listen to anyway, and then inspire them to make music. Because some of them people, they're inspired by the energy. Like it might not even be the actual music. So it's like just that energy could make someone who is lyrical then be like, oh shit, he does this. I see what he's doing, but I don't like how he raps. So now I'm gonna do this, and then boom, and then before you know it, boom.
Yeah,
you got
but I'm just saying.
So it's like you need people who are bad as well.
Yeah, but I'm just saying them as an artist. Yeah, but I'm saying them personally, the ones that are bad.
Yeah, but that's
there's
bad
only
in
so
your
far.
eyes,
there's only so far it can take them.
No, but that's. Yeah, but the thing is, by the time they've grown, it doesn't even matter anymore. Like, think about how much money he's made already. Like, why does it matter where? Like, my life's done now. Like, it doesn't even matter where it's taken.
But it depends how they invest their money. Because they might blow it ignorant too.
Yeah, of course that can happen. But it's like when you really think about the situation, bro. Like, either way, whatever is considered ignorant has boosted them to a point where their whole family's blessed. Wherever they lose that. Okay, they can lose it, but they still made it to that point. Like, do you know what I mean? It's I definitely get it, but it's like they did what they had to do to make it that point, and it's to make it to that point, and then they probably saw what was working for them, and then you capitalize it. If you see that, if I say, do you know what I mean? I'm gonna shoot this dude. No, okay, let me not say that. I'm like, I drip this, I drip. Do you know what I mean? Bling this. Do you know what I mean? Boom. If I know that sells, I'm gonna just do it. Just because I know, alright, it'll get me to here. Then maybe when I'm here later on, I might change my mind. If I don't, I don't. If I do, I do. But boom, like I'm already there. It doesn't matter like what I do, as long as I'm there and I can like feed the fam. That's what matters. Because they still do that. Like, do you know what I mean? You still kind of see them doing little things where it's like you saw what they were out to do. At the end of the day, okay. For me, the goal was always the same. It's just how you want to reach it and how much.
Yeah, but that's why I was saying why if Eminem threw shots at you, it's fine because it's just like you're still doing your thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's true. It's true.
But what I'm just saying, as far as you can go, there's a limit. You're gonna hit a ceiling because especially the people those people probably won't grow with you because it'll be like your music's stale now.
Yeah, no, that's
the thing.
That is
because
true.
This kind of music where it's just like you have this kind of like proper.
But then the thing is, this like lyrics, you know, with the like the whole this is what we're saying, like the whole like we mentioned Lil Pump, but then we said like Lil Pump, and he just did a song with Kanye West today. Like, as long as that kind of integration is there, like that kind of
is that song good by the way? Have you listened to it?
As long as the collabs are there, like the music will just shift, and it was like it will merge. I'm telling you, because then the older people will just gradually learn to just like. Other people, I'm telling you, hold on. It sounds like a Kanye song, but then it sounds like a Lil Pump song. It's really weird. I don't even know if we can.
We can't play it.
No, I'm not trying to play any of it, but I'm trying to see what it's called. But yeah, like I think Eminem he's just acting salty.
Yeah.
Ultimately, and he just needs to just I don't know, Just drop the music he wants to drop in it, and for his fans, fam, and just keep it moving, fam.
All right. Yeah. Next and last one. What was it? The Nike advert. The former NFL quarterback. Colin Kaepernick. Is it Kaepernick? How do you say his name?
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick.
Is there a B in it? I thought it was Kaepernick, but I
think it's Kaepernick. Yeah.
It's BP.
Yeah. The man that took the knee at the national anthem.
Yeah.
He is now the face of the new Nike advertising campaign. And like people are like Americans are ready to burn their Nike shoes.
They already started.
Yeah, they already started burning their Nike shoes and stuff, saying like.
I heard about this. Nike I didn't even understand that didn't make sense because you already bought them. Like that's what I didn't understand that.
That's their protest on Nike for.
So I'm gonna burn shoes I've already paid for. I already paid you though.
It's not even that for me. It's the why. I think Nike have made a bold move in terms of using him as an advert, as a statement to basically what the caption is: believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. Which, in my truth, he did.
Yeah. Who was burning the Nike shoes? I'm so confused.
Just racist people.
So people who didn't agree with what Colin did were burning their shoes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I fully understand.
So Colin is the face of this new Nike ad campaign. About believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. Just do it.
Nike are sick.
Man. So that's what I'm saying. Nike use. So Nike are actually showing that they're trying to stand for something.
Yeah, 1,000
as well.
1,000%. Like,
and
because he was already signed to them.
Was he? Yeah. But now they're just making him the face.
He's always been with them. They just didn't know what to do.
Yeah. In the meantime,
and now they're making him the face, and people burning their Nike shoes. But you know how patriotic some Americans can be, especially with the flag. And I'm just confused about why. Yeah, like you said, I'm confused. Why would you burn your shoes
if you already paid for it? Oh yeah, I'm watching some now. A lot of people are burning socks though.
What, Nike socks?
Yeah, that's the stupid.
Or just get rid of their Nike products.
It's like the first thing I watch Nike shoes.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Oh my goodness.
Some Donny's burning first. You shouldn't leave the podcast and stuff. This dude's just burning their shoes. I haven't watched anyone burn their shoes yet.
I just don't get it.
But yeah, you already paid for the shoes. It don't make sense.
It's not even that. It's just like what it represents, kind of thing.
It's like I don't get it.
Well,
it's like people don't understand. Like, actually, no.
People are like the first NFL.
It doesn't even make sense.
First, the NFL forces me to choose between my favorite sport and my country, and then Nike forced me to choose between my favorite shoes and my country. So literally,
Notice how they haven't mentioned why Kaepernick's kneeling in the first place.
Yeah,
have you noticed that? They always ignore like the key reason why it even started.
Since when did the American flag and the national anthem become offensive?
See, why is it about the flag?
Yeah,
this is what
they see what he did as an attack. Yeah, on the flag.
On the flag,
no, it's not.
But when it's really just to protest against brutality.
Exactly. It wasn't. Yeah, there was. Yeah,
this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like they shifted the whole meaning of it.
And intentionally done it.
Yeah,
it's just like, no, it's about the flag, patriotism.
Well, I think the belief.
So we can all unite and destroy his idea, his protest.
This is it. Well, I think the idea that's the thing. I think the idea they have, they don't. These ones that are burning their shoes,
it's just a distraction.
No, but they don't think that. They don't think there's an issue. They're saying, why is he kneeling? Because the police aren't doing anything wrong to you, like to black people.
Yeah,
they don't see it as an issue at all.
It's like guns.
They
sums up America. I don't know. I don't understand America, to be honest.
Yeah, because they don't. No, but they don't. I think they're blind to it. Like in terms of saying, like the ones that burn their shoes, they're like, "What are you talking about? Like, there's no issue. So you're not trying to stand up for anything when there's no problem."
It's anti-American.
Yeah, it's just like because think about in schools, they every day don't they pledge to the flag?
I think so.
Like in schools, they meant to say the national anthem. Yeah, I think so.
Really?
I don't know if it's every day, but I know that they do practice like
kind of like when they have like assembly or something.
So like from the jump, they are just programmed, like brainwashed to like think about how many British people can sing the national anthem.
It's true, you know. It's true.
Other than the God Save My Queen part, the only time you hear it is when you're watching football.
Yeah.
Sports.
That's the only time I hear it.
It's true.
Yeah, but we don't. Do you get up? We don't get up hand on heart in school and we're singing the national anthem.
No, we're not patriotic for that.
That's what I'm saying. But they are programmed to do that. So literally.
But that's how they can manipulate people.
Yeah,
anything they can twist anything and they say, it's against America.
Yeah, because they give them they make you kind of attached to the flag, innit? They give them.
Because think about, I can imagine a student just like when they're all standing up, one student just sits down during the national anthem when they're singing it. They'll probably get sent to principal, disciplined, whatever the tension.
Everyone will rally against.
And everyone look at you like, why are you sitting down? Because you've been brainwashed at that point to obey. It's literally to obey.
People attack him. Yeah, it's a madness because of his flag. It's crazy.
It's true, you know. And the thing is, what made it worse is that didn't he ask someone the most respectful way to do it? Yeah, he was like, what is the most respectful way for me not to stand?
Because that's what people were trying to say as well. Oh, it's offensive against like the vets that have fought.
That's what they stand for as well, isn't it? They see
but he asked the actual military vet, how can I protest against that?
Yeah, without causing.
And he told him to go and kneel.
Yeah, because flag burning is illegal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Flag burning is illegal.
And he was told to kneel. So
he said kneel. Like that's the most respectful way to do it.
Again, people would ignore that and just be like, no,
you still not having that. Yeah, you need to stand or it's nothing.
You need to stand or just you're against America.
It's like
forget all the people dying.
Yeah.
You really got to think how brave he was to do that. To literally just like in front of everyone.
It's crazy.
And literally just, you know what, I'm just going to take a knee. And
it's mad.
And the thing is, the knee as well was not, is it that much of a disrespect? It's just...
We'll never understand it.
We'll never understand it. If you've been told to every time you see this flag...
Stand hand on
heart. How they feel about it, because...
Think about what was going through his head before he went out there, because he knew he was going to do it today. And just to think, like, this is going to change everything, because I'm in front of the world, and everyone's going to be see me.
I don't know if he's even back on a...
No, he hasn't got a team.
He hasn't got a team.
He hasn't got a team.
That's crazy.
He ain't worked for time.
So when
Nike's been playing, they've been paying him though, isn't it?
Well, he's on the campaign. Yeah.
Well, even they've been paying him in the meantime.
So the slogan, sacrificing everything, so which he did sacrifice everything for.
Yeah. And
then you're going to burn your shoes. Like, you're going to put your shoes in a fire because, like, this is the thing. There's bigger things to stand up for, man. And shouldn't you be standing up for the fact that what he was standing for?
His idea. So it's like,
yeah, but it's like some people are just blinded. Like, they don't care, like, what you were trying to do or what you were trying to prevent. At the end of the day, you're supposed to stand for the flag. If you don't stand for the flag, then you're just...
So where's the free will?
That's what I'm...
it's America, man.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I really don't understand it.
It's like...
There's a lot of things that just don't make sense.
Yeah.
Seriously. Not saying that, like, we're perfect or anything like that, but I really don't understand their system. How they run things over there.
What? Well, hold on. On Thursday, it was ruled his case would go to trial.
Who's?
Colin Kaepernick.
I don't know, man.
He's getting sued for it.
For what?
Was it him suing or was it them suing?
He should sue the NFL.
That's mad. He should actually.
For not being able to
not be able to work again.
For being blacklisted. Like,
why has he been blacklisted? That's not. Is that in your contract?
What to stand?
He hasn't checked. He hasn't failed a drug test. Like, even drug cheats are allowed to go back on the. He got back on the track.
Yep.
Who?
What's his name? The one that beat Bolt. The American dude.
Not gay. Is it gay?
I don't remember what his name is.
He's the American guy.
Yeah, the American guy that he failed.
That's track and field, though. But NFL, they all have their own different rules. But yeah.
Yeah, but drug cheats.
They're run by just look at their owners though in NFL.
Oh no,
they're run by people. They're run by people who would probably be burning their shoes as well.
Oh my days.
So
he's suing them though. He's suing them, saying that they blackballed him.
Yeah, they did.
Well, he had the right to.
They clearly did.
Yeah. But they said they wrote. I swear they were saying they didn't blackball him. But it's like,
because
guys not been playing.
But the thing is,
come on.
Because how many? The thing is, any team that would sign him, you're gonna probably get people burning shirts again.
Or the people burning shirts.
They probably would, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Look, they're burning Nikes. So if someone signs it, like, oh, why are you signing?
I said they're burning Nikes. It's true.
From when the president has something to say about you, it's just like
yeah.
Oh, what, Trump?
Yeah, he was just like, no, just something about, was it stand up, shut
Yeah,
up, shut up and play or something?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Something he said. It was just like, but again, everyone's ignoring the reason why he's kneeling in the first place.
Yeah. And just looking at the fact he didn't kneel.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just so
like, is it really? Are you really that simple, or you just simply just don't care? It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I applaud Nike for what they've done.
1,000.
Like it literally just should.
Yeah, I think that was definitely planned out.
Yeah, but I think this is actually, and the amount of times on the podcast as well, we've mentioned about how many adverts use racist adverts to actually target their audience.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually one campaign where actually is like, no, we're going the opposite way.
But then the reaction, of course,
it's bringing racism.
But they'll gain supporters too, man. I feel like they'll gain more than they'll lose. Like the
Definitely.
people they'll lose a couple ignorant people, and then they'll gain a ton load of just like
because Nike's,
people respect.
I don't think their target audience is the Trump people.
No, that's what it is.
Because Trump's people are not.
Ways.
Yeah,
they've made up their mind.
But that's what they're saying.
And Trump's people don't buy Nike.
They said that
products.
Like, they were saying that. They were
maybe
saying
when they play golf. I don't know.
This sort of thing, like
Adidas stick by certain people. Nike stick by like Nike always seem to stick by like, I don't know, like kind of inspirational people. Like, do you know what I mean?
Think Nike's NFL's biggest sponsor,
is it?
Or one of them.
I don't know, and I think Nike are so affiliated with so many like black athletes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and they're all like inspirational.
Nike's all over NFL.
Yeah,
so
and they're influenced.
That's why I think I don't know how the NFL.
They're all over everything,
and they're influenced.
Yeah, but specifically NFL, obviously, because there's no like Adidas, Reebok. Those aren't.
Oh yeah, I don't think Adidas.
In the NFL, it's Nike. Nike's all over everything.
Yeah, definitely. Like, and I think
I don't know how they're gonna react to Nike, because obviously that's
Nike's
their sponsors, huh?
Yeah.
What Nike in general? Would they like quit Nike totally? I don't know.
Yeah, just go with like a different sponsor.
Yeah, because obviously they're not.
Probably go with like Under Armour.
Obviously, Nike are saying like "F you" to NFL.
Yeah,
we support him.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying.
That's another bold move, because they're basically saying because then again people not only saying he attacked the American flag, now they're saying Nike attacking the American flag because they're supporting a man that attacked the American flag.
Stupid, bro.
So equivalent, that's why it's like we're getting rid of your product.
Yeah, just by like association. Innit?
That's why I want to see what happens with Nike.
So America, so that's brave. America got, so basically Nike
doesn't
kind
need
of,
NFL.
No, but I'm saying about Nike. No, but Nike are kind of like attacking America in a way. That's what they're seeing.
They're not.
In their right.
No, that's what the ignorant people are seeing.
But that's a brave move for Nike to be like, because Nike must have seen.
That's why they're banning all their products. Yeah, they see it as attack directly against them.
That's what I'm saying, because Nike must still see and be like, yo, like, because America's such a big, especially all their sponsors, all their teams, it's crazy. It's crazy. That was a bold move. Who was in that marketing campaign was like, you know what, we're gonna do this. Okay. They came with the slogan like, we're doing this.
That's it. And let it meme
certified.
Yeah, definitely planned it out from
and that's
a while ago.
I'm sure Nike's gonna boost.
I think Nike will boost.
Definitely.
I think it's gonna bring him more black.
Is even made
cut ties with him.
What, Colin?
With NFL.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's even made. Yeah, I think it would even make me want to like support Nike more. I'll be like, yeah, I don't mind buying Nike.
This is the thing.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's having a reverse effect.
Really
like, look at H&M and Heineken and that. It's like makes me think I don't want it.
Yeah, exactly.
But Nike actually brought me in. Now,
yeah, no,
like you know what?
Yeah, I'm kind of standing. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm kind of happy.
It's a good move.
Do you know what I mean?
Positive man.
Yeah, therefore, all day.
Let's go.
30. Yeah. All right then. I think we're running on time. Oh, you got something else you want to say though?
No, I forgot.
You got anything to say?
I want to go sleep.
It's like 3 a.m.
It's 2:30.
2:30. See, I can't see straight.
Oh,
I'm just trying to exaggerate. We're trying to make it sound like we're more tired than we need to be.
Oh no, I'm tired. I fell asleep. I was falling asleep in the couch in the back room when he was playing God of War. Yeah, I fell asleep. Did you see me?
Yeah, you best snoring. Also.
For how long was I out?
I don't know, about 20 minutes. Carl was
really?
No, it wasn't 20 minutes.
It was.
I closed my eyes for like 2 seconds. No, I guarantee I just closed my eyes for 2 seconds and I came back.
No. Ark Stalin, it was at least 15.
Well, I was out.
At least. You just...
so mad.
You were gone, but for time.
No,
even Dalen said, how's he out so quickly? I was like, I don't know, but we must have been tired.
I don't know. No, when you feel like you just close your eyes quickly.
Yeah,
you was gone for like, because I was still playing.
Yeah, I thought you. No, I thought you played, and I was like, let me just close.
Then I stopped.
And you didn't see it was like-
wait. Then as I got up, you woke up. You started talking like
he
like
didn't
was-
fall asleep.
like
Yeah,
he
like he
didn't fall
blinked.
asleep,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
I was
blinked.
trying to make it seem like I was always up,
No, but
Yeah.
you was gone for time.
man.
With the conversation
Because
had
I was
no.
out with you.
I know you just started
Me
talking.
and
He had
Galen was
no.
up.
He just made no sense, man. Innit? He just the
I
context
was
had
just
there
like,
was no
I
context.
was replying to keep
Yeah,
walking out. I was like, yeah. Whatever.
Oh man, well, I need some sleep, man.
Yeah, go to bed.
Yeah, that was another episode of Jatty and Thoughtfish. You can find us on. Give us a beat, man.
Oh, bruv, I'm not your. What is
Oh,
this, bruv?
see?
Not again. No,
You didn't say please, fam.
Exactly. No.
You didn't say please. Welcome to the please.
You
guys.
dropped the beat, bruv. No, I'm not doing it no more.
I'm not gonna do it.
Too tired, bruv.
Alright,
Yeah,
well-
just end it now. End
Oh,
it.
yeah. Jatty blah blah. You can follow.
What was that?
You can find us on Instagram at Jatty and Thoughtfish. You can listen to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube, which you probably are already. Tell your friends. And you can email us at chattyandthoughtfish@gmail.com if you want to holler.
Tell your friends. What?
Yeah, spread the word, man.
Yeah,
Chatty and
that sounds better than just tell your friends.
Chatty and
What are you
Thoughtfish.
telling your friends?
Oh, listen to Chatty and Thoughtfish.
Okay, there we go.
Your favorite dish.
More clear. There we go.
Until next time, peace.
Cool.